Hello, my name is Dean Venture, and this video is about what had happened with Team Venture. On the Adult Swim Festival in Lavinia City, from Paldea region, we had a world premiere of our movie, The Venture Brothers, Radiant is the Blood of the Lagoon Heart. It was a blast. The audience cheered when it was starting. Just like with Aqua Teen's Plantasm movie world premiere, there were special guests of Adult Swim shows. The casts are by the following. Salem 2021, Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law, Robot Chicken, Mike Tyson Mysteries, Squidbillies and of course, Aqua Teen and Metalocalypse. They were all there to cheer on Team Venture, especially Deathclock, since we're very close friends with him. Dr. Quinn and Frylock cheered on my dad as well. However, before the movie was about to start, the stinky lady that ruined the Aqua Teen Block Party panel last year came in. She demanded for us and Deathclock to cancel our films. The main reason for her to crash the premiere is because she was very angry about Brock Samson and the whole Deathclock band ruined her plan to prevent the Plantasm movie from happening back in October, and got Thundercleese and Dr. Quinn kicked her out. She also wants to go after my dad for hacking her assistant's laptop and being friends with Frylock. Frylock flies on the stage to confront her. He didn't want her to destroy our panel like how she wrecked his, but she punched his eyes and then kicked him aside very hard into the floor. My brother Hank then comes up to her, telling her about how we were cancelled in the most unfair way, the fact that our fans had waited for 5 years for the conclusion, and warns her that Brock will beat her up if she doesn't leave. When he tells her to take a shower, she punched Hank's stomach very hard, causing Hank to fall on the floor and start crying from the pain. Now, you're probably expecting Brock Samson instantly beat the living crap out of her afterwards. But instead, I've gotten so angry that I began attacking her instead. Like the time I beat up Dermot during my dad's day camp for insulting Triana. Except, it was a lot stronger since I became older. When I'm done, I've pushed that stinky lady off the stage. She was knocked out luckily. Brock then finishes her off by throwing her out of the convention into the sky. I know it's shocking that I've beaten up someone who is usually super violent, but seeing Hank lying there, all curled up, in pain and burst into tears, is enough to trigger me into rage. Thankfully, the rest of the event went very well. Can you believe that our show's pilot came out 20 years ago? Look how it was animated, comparing to the movie and the entire series. But the story don't end here. The next morning, Brock got a message saying that our show is being taken out from Max. He and my dad became outraged and then drove the X1 to Warner Brothers Discovery headquarters while Hank and I stayed at the festival. At the HQ, my dad was yelling at the Discovery employees, demanding to speak to the CEO about the removal from the streaming app. But he was kicked out after he attempted to storm inside. After that, Brock grabbed a bus and threw it at the building. Luckily, no one was inside the bus. He then threw a grenade on one of the rooms. It exploded and causes a fire, created a hole on the other side of the HQ. Brock sits on the sign and began pooping from all the barbecue, popcorn and funnel cakes he's been eating back at the festival. Hank even posted an angry tweet about the removal, saying that Warner Brothers Discovery was a total backstabber to Adult Swim, despite giving them better treatment. It wasn't until a few days later where it's revealed that it was all a misunderstanding. It turns out that only 2 of our 11-minute special episodes are being taken off from the app. It's a bummer, but at least our show is saved since our movie came out. But it was also revealed that Squidbillies is gonna be removed instead. All I can tell you is that early Kyler wasn't having it. Right now, Team Venture and Deathclock are now having a 2-week vacation in Paldea region. So many places to explore. It's also cool that you can have picnics in those larger areas, making our own sandwiches with any type of ingredients. Deathclock is very excited for their movie a month later, as well as their world tour a week prior, starting with a home region. While our fanbase waited 5 years for our show's finale, Metalocalypse fans waited 10 years for their conclusion, in which both shows suffered the same fate of cancellation and having finale films. Only Metalocalypse had it way worse. Aqua Teen also went through the similar cancellation fate as well. But their case is different since they're coming back with 5 episodes. Well, that's all I have to say about our story. Just to be clear, this isn't an episode of Adult Swim Shenanigan Fables. This is more of a vlog video regarding Venture Brothers. If you're a Venture Brothers fan, I hope you enjoy this video. If you're new to the show, I highly recommend watch the entire series before the movie finale. I'll see you guys whenever I make an appearance in Adult Swim Shenanigan Fables. Goodbye.